even though she doesn't look like a curmudgeon, but she fits in great.
Good timing issue, huh? Just
yeah.
being at the right place at the right time.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
And our newest curmudgeon on drums, Daniel Mosko, he's a virgin curmudgeon.
Be gentle with him.
How long has Dan been a part of this project?
What is it? 2 months? No, we met him outside the building. No.
On your way in tonight. Well, I'm glad it worked out because it always adds a nice dynamic to have a drummer with the project.
Yeah.
Make a great addition. We're going to come back and chat with Dan a little bit later. Dan, I'll tell you what, we're off to a great start. It's a nice story. You're not the first musician to talk about Craigslist in terms of finding musicians. You probably won't be the last. It seems to be a hell of a networking tool. This Facebook thing, too, is amazing. And I think Josette and I are going to talk about that a little bit later. But I say we get into another tune, and then we'll come back and chat with some of these other fine musicians. What are we doing next, Lonesome Dan?
We're gonna. Josette's gonna sing a song. It's a Lucinda Williams song called "Can't Let Go."
Excellent. You good to go, Josette?
I'm good to go.
Love that name, Josette.
Oh, thank you.
Once again, on the Long Island Blues Warehouse, we are going to keep things moving with Lonesome Dan and the Curmudgeons.
Baby, one more time, don't make me sit all alone and cry. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. I like a fish out of water, cat in the tree, and you don't even wanna talk to me. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It won't take me back when I come around. He says he's sorry that it won't me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. See, I got a candle and it burns so bright in my window every night. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. And you don't wanna see me standing around, feel like I've been shot, didn't fall down. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It won't take me back till it come around. It says I'm sorry, then it pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Trouble like I turn off the light, went off and left me to just ain't right. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Around every corner, something I see, bring me right back how it used to be. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It won't take me back when it comes around. It says it's sorry, then it pulls me out. I got a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. It won't take me back when I come around. It says it's sorry, then it pulls me
Oh, yeah. Lonesome Dan and the Curmudgeons. Lead vocals on that one, the lovely and talented Josette David. Very nicely done, Josette. So the first thing I want to talk about with you is, of course, this whole Facebook thing that we're talking about, all these network tools online these days. The MySpace thing, which I didn't catch on until just a couple of short years ago. And then when it was time to get that going, it was time to leave that and go to Facebook.
Right.
Facebook, you get all these friends, all these musician friends, of course, that I've hooked up with over the past few months, 5-6 months now. I picked up about 300 friends. Pretty cool. And it suggests friends for you. And anytime a musician on Long Island or in the New York tri-state area, it recommends. You click on it, and they either accept you or deny you, ignore, whatever. And you and I become friends on this thing. And I learned about your band, and I caught a couple video clips on YouTube, I believe, of you doing your thing. Yep. Very impressive. Let's talk about some history with you regards to you singing.
Well, I honestly, if it was not for social networking, I would not be here in the music circuit. I am actually a corporate training, e-learning developer, and I decided to, so I've always written music kind of on the side, and I decided to upload my tunes and do a MySpace page. And lo and behold, when I did that, all of these local musicians started reaching out to me. And as a result, Dan was actually one of the first people that I had reached out to, and not so much for music. His recording studio I wanted to possibly use for clients to record voiceovers for computer-based training.
Very nice.
And learned a little bit about the studio, and then I had someone approach me from California who wanted some vocals for his music, and I wrote some music, and I decided to use Dan's studio for that. Built up a friendship with Dan, asked me to sing at one of his gigs, and the rest was history with me with the Curmudgeons.
Now, have you been singing out in gigs and venues before that time?
Not much. In college, I sang a little bit and sang slightly as a kid, but
when you say slightly as a kid, are we talking about?
I was horrible.
In your room, in the shower,
in my
stuff
room,
like that?
I did solos in school, but I really was not that
School
great.
plays and things of that nature?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. You didn't find yourself to be the singer that you are today.
Well, when I was 12, I did my first solo, and when I was in 7th grade.
What'd you do? Do you remember?
I sang Earth Angel.
Nice.
And actually, my music teacher is in the circuit out here, so hope to bump into him someday because he really inspired me as a kid to pursue music. I just didn't get into it until college, and then put it on the back burner and pursued a career. But now happy to be doing it again.
So you were quite the late bloomer to become a vocalist that you are today. Obviously, you a lot of these Long Island musicians, the Pam Bettys, the Sweet Susies, Nicole Hart. I'm sure you're familiar with some of these names. Are you familiar with all of them? Nancy
Sure.
Banson,
Sure.
Franny Mae from
Yep.
T-Bone and Franny.
Yep.
In my opinion, you fall into that category with those gals. But all these girls have been singing since they were junior high and earlier years. You didn't start until college, basically?
Well, I did when I was a kid, but I did not.
Just
do
very
the-
little,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
too serious.
Yeah.
You didn't grow into the passion until...
I had always had the passion, but I was shy.
Okay, all right. That shyness will hold people back. I'm glad to see you
No.
came out of that shy shell.
Yeah. Oh,
you did
yeah.
come out of it, didn't you?
Oh, you betcha.
I'm glad to hear that.
Just warming up.
You do venues with the boys behind you, like at barbecues, and
Yep.
you're doing. Matter of fact, there's a room out in Amagansett that very few bands get an opportunity to play at. My understanding is you guys are going to be there in the next few months. I'm
Yes.
talking about the Stephen Talk House.
Yes, sir.
That's a
Yep,
very
looking
prestigious
forward
gig to get into.
Absolutely.
What's the date on that? Do you know off the top of your head?
That is May 8th.
May 8th.
Yep.
You excited
8th.
about that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a great show.
Beautiful
You never
venue.
know who's going to be in that audience.
Yep. Looking forward to it.
We talked about that whole timing thing earlier, so I'd love to hear. I look forward to hearing the stories on who was in the audience, checking you guys out that night, because one right person in the audience could make someone explode in
Wow.
terms of their career. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that happens, because I'd love to see you guys get out a lot more. Some other things you do on the island musically, and I look forward to seeing a lot more of you with this band.
Great.
I say we get another tune and put you people back to work.
Okay.
What are we doing next?
What are we doing now?
Doing an old Robert Johnson song that's going to feature Josette and Mark Lane over here sharing the vocals. Come on in my kitchen.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. You good to go, Mr. Goldfarb?
Aye, aye.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
Once again, on the Long Island Blues Warehouse, we're going to keep things moving with this week's featured artist, Lonesome Dan and the Curmudgeons. You better come on into my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. There's a cold wind blowing, leaves trembling on the tree. You know that good girl, she's leaving me. You better come on into my kitchen.
Yeah,
It's going to be raining outdoors.
when a woman's in trouble, everybody throws her down, looking for a good friend. No one can be found. You better come on to my kitchen. Yeah, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. When the time's coming, it's going to be slow. You can take the winter, babe. That's run so long. So you better come on to my kitchen. Yeah, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors.
That woman's I'm loving, she left with my best friend. That joker got lucky and stole her back again. You better come on into my kitchen.
Yeah,
It's going to be raining outdoors. Well, that good girl's leaving, she ain't coming back. Well, I took her last nickel out of her notion sack. You better come on into my kitchen.
yeah.
It's going to be raining outdoors. Yeah, you better come on
Come on.
into my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. Yeah, you better come on
Come on.
into my kitchen.
Yeah.
It's going to be raining outdoors. Oh yeah, very nice people, very nice indeed. Little Mark Lane vocal